George, challenge of Newcastle this weekend. What do you sort of make to them? Obviously they've had a tough run of form recently.
Yeah, tough run of form. Obviously quite a doggy team that has put some performances out there for now. Obviously it's a tough place to go all the way down to Newcastle, but for us it's something we're looking forward to now after last week.
Consecutive away games obviously. What did you make to the performance?
Yeah, it wasn't our best performance. Numbers stayed. We didn't play a bad game, but obviously the scoreboard on the day, we lost, didn't we? I think we could have been a bit smarter in our attack, where we played and the areas we played in, and also I think we could have been a bit more dynamic. Really taking two of them where they bring their line speed down and play around that really.
Jim was talking about it after the game. Was it a bit of a reality check for the boys after the first game? Obviously everything went so well on the first night.
Yeah, I guess so, isn't it? Sometimes you need that to bring you down with a bump really. Obviously Gloucester went so well and the crowd here, the atmosphere was brilliant. Obviously when you go down to Wasps it's a different atmosphere and different game completely. But for us it was a bit of an eye-opener and we'll take that on the chin and we'll work on the next one really.
Well, it's kind of what you expect though, isn't it? You talked about it in the summer, going to teams that you're the champions, and when they beat you it feels like they've kind of almost won the league, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those ones, isn't it? It's how each team portrays it really. For us it's something that we pride ourselves on to work hard every week, and we get what was our results from that, and obviously we showed that last season. But obviously for them, after last season was a bit disappointing, I guess that was like a win for them, big win.
And for Newcastle, obviously it would be a big win for them if they managed to beat this weekend, but obviously the mindset for you is it's both not to really underestimate them by their run of form. No,
exactly, and I think learning what we from Wasps, then we've got to play our game really, try and be as physical as we are normally, but when it's on to play, let's play, or even push them behind again, play the kiss behind them.
I suppose it's good for you as well as a back that their pitch has been dug up and it's now a 3G service rather than that bog that it was last season.
Yeah, I heard last year, obviously we played them later on the season when I was away at international, so apparently it was knee deep in mud, so I think that'll be better this year. We'll be playing them early and get out of the way before the rain comes.
How are you sort of feeling this season with your own form? We saw you on the first night, it was a big performance. Are you feeling a lot more settled now?
Yeah, heaps settled. The boys are brilliant here. Obviously last season was a big old year for me at the back of 18 months of rugby, and to come away with 2 silverware was exactly what I came here for in the first place, and it kind of settles the nerves and kind of settles the decision, the fact that you've made the right one. And for me this year it's been a bit more relaxed. Obviously there's not been many players to come and go. We managed to retain quite a lot of players, so it's quite a settled ship really.
Is it nice you're not the new boy anymore, I suppose, after last season?
Yeah, no, it's quite nice. Obviously coming to work, not part of the furniture so to speak, but the drill now, where you're going to be, what time and what's happening really. So it's it's a good place to be right now.
Banteries down after your first season? I know you got a lot of
no, it's still the same really. Naturally, as the only Welshman, I take a rap really, but that is rugby. At the end of the day, it's rugby culture. If you didn't have it, you'd be scared that you're not in the crew really. But it's all in good spirit, and I'm giving it out just as good as I can take it at the moment.
And I saw you did an interview with The Independent, I think it was, and you were talking about your sort of summer off, and you said you didn't really run anywhere, you decided to walk everywhere just to really relax and rest. Yeah,
because I think day to day I run every day as a living, don't I? So it's quite nice that I'm not having to run anywhere or be in a rush to be somewhere, or having to run